there are like popularity ratings for the various royals over the years, and the Queen is consistently high. Um, what is the Queen's constitution like to do such good work for so long?
When you say her constitution, well, she has the constitution of an ox, of course, but then so did her mother, you know. I mean, she's got really good genes in that department. She also, though, has always been the sort of personality, even as a little girl, she always wanted to get things right. Crawfie, her nanny, describes in her memoirs how little Lilibet would jump out of bed because she remembered she hadn't straightened her shoes. You know, that shows a desire to get things right that is a natural part of her character, but also something that clearly was enhanced by her upbringing. And she understands that monarchy is not about a show and it's not about vanity. I mean, she and Prince Philip will tell you, would have told you in years gone by, because of course he's now dead, that when they were in their 20s and even in their 30s, they were the most glamorous and popular couple on earth. And their attitude was, it's just sort of something nice, but it's nothing that we should be focusing on. And it's not about us. The people who start to think it's about them, and hey, shades of Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan think they are special, they are unique, that it's about them, and that they, being so special, are bringing something special to the table, and they can teach everybody from the pantheon heights of their wonderfulness how to do everything and be everything, you know. Experts who haven't even finished reading the instruction booklet.
But how much sacrifice has the Queen had to make over the decades?
Oh, without a doubt, the Queen has had to make a lot of sacrifice. But she is very invested in the role. She was taught very well by her father, and especially her grandmother, Queen Mary, who had a great reverence for the crown and understood that the crown was a lot more in spiritual terms than in practical terms. And she taught the Queen a lot of these lessons about the importance of the crown. So the Queen is like a nun. She has a vocation. She happily lives up to the vocation. She happily makes the sacrifices. Well, maybe sometimes not so happily, because, I mean, she's had to make sacrifices, for instance, in terms of her marriage in the early days of the accession, you know, when the politicians and the courtiers were trying to cause a lot of problems between the Queen and Prince Philip, so that they would block what they regarded as Philip's influence via Lord Mountbatten, who they thought was too pink. And they were worried about Prince Philip's influence over the Queen. But the Queen has always been very middle of the road, as indeed was her father. Not her mother so much, but her father. As indeed were King George V and Queen Mary, because they are the ones who took monarchy as a concept from, you know, the splendor of the crown to we represent the people of the nation, all of the people of the nation. And they're the ones who did this during the war and at the end of the war.